Shalom, my sweetest friends. I hope you're having a beautiful day. A friend of mine and I were talking, and he said to me, so many people tell me that, "Oh, I don't need therapy. Therapy's for like super sick people. It's not like for people that like me, regular people." And I just want to offer a perspective on that idea that maybe therapy is not just for super sick people. Maybe therapy is for really anybody who wants to explore themselves more deeply. Maybe therapy is for anybody who wants to feel fully accepted for who they are with all of the things that they think other people would be like, ooh, like so many people I've heard make statements, and these are healthy people that would just say like, yeah, people knew everything that goes on in my mind, man, they'd be like, whoa, this guy again, oh, what's going on there? Some of those mean thoughts or angry thoughts that we have at people, or things that we think, mischievously or whatnot. So there's lots of things that run around in our mind sometimes that we think, oh man, if people thought that. But how wonderful would it be to be able to share those things in a completely confidential place where the person is showing you unconditional positive regard, constantly looking for the good in you and helping to bring those things out of you. How many times have you had a thing that you've done, you find yourself keep getting angry in this one area, or you keep getting anxious when this happens, and you really want not to feel like that? So there's a lot of things that I think therapy can be beneficial for those who are really, living a good life. But maybe they want life to be a little bit better. They want to be a little less depressed. They want to be a little less anxious. They want to find themselves finding more assertiveness, more courage and courageousness in areas of their life. They want to be able to set boundaries and feel good about it and not feel guilty all the time. These are just normal, everyday things that when a person kind of works through, gives attention to those things, they can come out on the other side feeling very good, very self-confident, very assertive in the way that they want to live their lives. So I think therapy can definitely be for those who are quote unquote really sick, but it can also be for the person who's doing really well, but they just want to do a little bit better. They just want to know themselves a little bit more. Because so many times we just make exceptions for ourselves. Well, oh, I just had a bad day, or da da da. But how many bad days can you have before you say, actually, you know what? That's actually something I should give some attention to. So whether it's, you want to decrease in depression or decrease in anxiety or decrease in just, worried thoughts, whatever it might be, or whether you want to just be more assertive, or whether you just want somebody to give their full attention to you and in a confidential way to be able to really express yourself and get to know yourself deeply, these are all the things that therapy could offer. So hoping you're having a beautiful day. Take care of yourselves and take care of others.